Greetings to all and welcome to Tahiti Monday. I am Shenanigans, and in this series of This Is How I Do It, I am going over Hearthstone's Curse of Naxxramas. This video will be about Noth the Plaguebringer in the Plague Quarter.
Nothing can defeat Noth.
Oh, those Noth puns. Noth has 45 health and a passive ability that is always active, in which any time one of your minions dies, Noth gets a 5/5 skeleton. To further amplify this power, he has a card called Plague, which destroys all non-skeleton minions. So we won't be playing many minions against Noth, which is why I'm going to use a Paladin deck. Now I know what you're thinking. Shenanigans, the Paladin is supposed to play a lot of minions. And where normally that is true, if we ignore the Paladin's reinforced hero power, we actually have a very strong control deck. Let's take a look. The first cards we need are our heal cards. Between waiting around for control combos and not wanting our minions to ever die, we will need all the healing we can get. Our healing cards are Holy Light, Truesilver Champion, which heals us when we attack, Guardian of Kings, and Lay on Hands. Truesilver Champion is also part of our removal. Our other removal cards are the combination of Equality paired with Consecration. Other than that, we have Hammer of Wrath. I can see by this point you're starting to doubt my deck with the lack of minions and a very shoddy removal, but trust me, you don't need much. Further doubts may come from all these 1-mana fairly useless looking spells. But aside from their intended function, these cards more importantly serve as counterspell fodder. That's right, Noth has a slew of mage secrets and enough mad scientists to throw them out rapidly. For these 1-mana cards, we have Blessing of Might, Blessing of Wisdom, Hand of Protection, Humility, and Repentance. Finally comes our win condition. We're looking to win in a single turn with a minion with a heavily upgraded attack. For such an endeavor, we have Blessing of Kings, Blessed Champion, Tyrion Fordring, and Ysera. Ysera is particularly good in this deck, with cards like Nightmare for our win condition and Ysera's Awakening for more removal. Now, on to convincing you that this seemingly terrible deck is actually worthwhile.
Uther versus Noth the Plaguebringer!
Another soul for the collection. I will fight with honor.
In the Plague Quarter, unlike the Arachnid Quarter, your opening hand does not need to be nearly as perfect. Whether you mulligan or not is based more on your opponent's hand. As long as Noth isn't getting every card you don't want to see, keep on playing. As for your hand, you're looking for early removal and perhaps a couple 1-mana spells. Overall, you don't do much of anything for the first 4 turns. Perhaps play a turn 3 Repentance, or cast Blessing of Wisdom on a minion with low attack. The mid-game is when it's time to get the gears turning. Play your Truesilver Champion and start killing minions. If there's a Skeletal Smith on the board, use Hammer of Wrath on it first, or your weapon will be destroyed. The idea here is to set up your Equality combo for later in the game. The important thing is to keep Noth from drawing cards. Kill off Cult Masters and Acolytes of Pain as effectively as possible. If you aren't ready to use the combo but a strong minion has been played, use Humility or an early Equality to handle it. You don't always have to use Equality in the same turn as Consecration, so long as the effect is the same. If your hand gets overloaded with minion buffers, consider using your reinforced hero power to make a 1/1 Silver Hand Recruit. Then cast your buffers on the minion. Don't forget to use the Hand of Protection if you choose to do this. The late game starts with your casting of the Equality combo. Hold on there, Mr. Itchy Trigger Finger. Noth has some secrets in play. Throw away a 1-mana cost spell first, to make sure it isn't a counterspell. Wow, that would have been embarrassing, huh? Now you can cast your combo. Sometimes, if there are unstable ghouls and abominations in play, You won't need equality, and you can clear the board with a single card. You'll likely be low on health at this point, so it's time to start healing. I recommend starting with Guardian of Kings, as you'll then be able to attack with him in the future turns while you spend your mana on healing yourself even further. You can even choose to use Guardian of Kings for your single turn win condition. Don't forget, Lay on Hands and Holy Light can be used on your minions. Keep your minions alive at all costs. Amp up your selected minion, and on the following turn a double casting of Blessed Champion will secure your win. And that is how I did it, Noth the Plaguebringer of the Plague Quarter. I hope this guide has been helpful in showing you the path to victory. Have fun making your own variations on this deck, or use different characters to make a similar, maybe even more powerful version than mine. Some other decks you could try are a low minion version of a Miracle Rogue deck, using control spells and combos like Betrayal, Eviscerate, Assassinate, and Perdition's Blade. Keep Noth from overwhelming you, and go in for the kill at the end with a Leroy Jenkins-style assault. You can even try having some mid-game minions, and keep them safe with stealth. Be sure not to trigger Noth's Raise Dead ability. Just watch out for those plague cards if you have a lot of minions on the board. You could also use a priest control deck, similar to what you could have used to defeat Naxxramas. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of the Plague Quarter.
In death! Poor Noth. This was just Noth, his day.
Here he comes.
Put your faith in the light.
That is some epic music there, Tyrion. Epic music.
None.
Oh. Oh, man. I did not see that coming. Kill them all!
No.
What? He has two? You can't have two! Dude, what? I guess we just wait until he dies from card draw? Oh, that whiffed. That whiffed. Oh.
None.
Oh, so he did get duplicated. Wow. There were like 6 minions on the board when I killed them all. And that's the one he got 2 of. Ay, ay, ay. Do I even consecrate? I think it's just pass.